What in the world is going on right now? Well, that's the wrong question. You see, real estate is local. The right question is, what in the local area is going on right now? Well, I'm going to tell you what's been happening in the Louisville market. Stick around. Hey guys, this is Neal with Judah Real Estate Group right here in Louisville. The market has definitely changed. We're going to talk about some of those changes. Some good, some not as good. It's a little bit more balanced though. Here's a graphic with some of the relevant stats. The graphic shows the numbers, but I'm going to tell the story of those numbers. You can see here that there are literally 12 fewer active listings now compared to a month ago. The new listings year to date compared with last year are down 6.4%, not a ton. If sales weren't happening, that number would skyrocket as people listed their homes for sale and then they don't sell. There are double the active listings from a year ago, and homes are still selling. From a historical perspective though, the 2,164 active listings is still very low from being like a balanced market. Back in 2019, for example, we had more like 25 to 3,000 active listings, and it was still sort of a seller's market then, not like the craziness that we've seen, the most recent years. But the double the number means that buyers get a chance to get their house without having to bid against 10 other people that are interested in the same house. The average sold price this year so far, $298,000, just a hair over that. Up last year from a little bit over $273,000. Indicates there's still a little favorability for sellers right now. There's no crash. The market is pretty healthy. Transactions are happening and the number of listings is growing slowly. The 7% interest rate that came up, that was tough for a lot of people, really pumped the brakes on the market, but it's actually been creeping back down. I think right now we're in the high fives or low sixes. But I think the day of 3% mortgages, it's likely gone forever. That was just a strange anomaly of the market for everything that's going on. That rate did definitely slow the market, but it's good to be out of this craziness that we saw for the last 2 years. Some people never did get the house they wanted. So a balanced market, which is really what you want, needs a healthy interest rate, and the rates do continue to trend down for right now. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball, so rates are always something to keep an eye on. A mortgage professional will be the expert for that. On a personal level, after a wild summer season, as we get into as we got into October of this year, I was starting to think that I was going to have kind of a light winter after my transactions were closing and not being replaced. But these past couple weeks, my phone has been ringing off the hook. It's been very strange for early December. Buyers and sellers coming out of the woodwork, so to speak. No matter the market, people still buy and sell homes. There's job changes, there's births, there's marriages, there's all that kind of stuff. People thinking there's just not enough listings right now will definitely mean that crash is going to be pretty tough. When most rates were super low, a lot of houses ended up closing well above their asking price, and that means you had a low rate on a more expensive home. Usually there's still some savings. That rate matters a lot, but the lower the price point, the less the effect the rate will have on your transaction. If you're talking about a few $100s a month, timing the market is not nearly as important. If rates drop, of course, a refinance is in order. If you have a 6% mortgage and rates drop to 4%, refinance save you a bunch of money. Real quick, I want to remind you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Press the little bell down there to get notified when a Living in Louisville, Kentucky video drops. And if you're one of those folks that's actually thinking of moving to Louisville, well, you can take it a step further. You can email, call, text, or sound the bugle. We want to get off the races to help make your move a smooth one. Before I go, I want to talk about the market and the economy as a whole. The recession that talking heads say we are or might be in, that recession in real estate happened in 2022. Recession is a period of economic decline, and most markets across the country have seen a decline of real estate transactions this year, averaging around 20%. Different sectors can respond to economic conditions in different ways. So the recession in real estate, it happened in 2022. Locally, there's also a couple different markets at different price points. If I list a house at $250,000 in Louisville today, it will likely sell very quickly if it's a good listing. But a house double that may take a long time to sell. The price may actually have to drop. So depending on your potential price point, I may advise you to approach it very differently. So reach out, let's chat about your specific situation. I'll see you back in the Ville. See you soon.